Hey, what's up? It's me, your girl Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be story time. I'm going to share something with you. I'm going to start back when I was in the 6th grade. When I was in the 6th grade, I switched schools from a heavily populated African American school to a heavily populated white school, okay? My parents did this for my education purpose, okay? At that time, I hated that decision, but that was one of the best decisions. That was one of the best decisions they made for my education, okay? So, in the 6th grade, I'm a new student. I'm two of, three black kids. Everybody else was white. And one day it was raining, okay, and we had to play inside. So me and a girl named Mary was playing Chutes and Ladder, okay, and then the bell rung, so she shoots off. Okay, she dodges off to go get her little time in the bathroom and talk and giggle and all that, leaving me to have to clean up. So it's this teacher that comes and did not like me, that was very racist, and she's standing up there, standing at the door, embarrassing me and right in front of the rest of the kids, telling me to hurry up, and put the game up. So she had got under my skin and made me cry. I held my tears until I got to the bathroom and I started crying. So my class was like, "Why are you crying? Why are you crying?" So I was like, that bitch, Miss Thurston, was picking with me. So she taught the 5th grade, okay? I was in the 6th. So her 5th grade class went and told her I called her a bitch. So she comes to my class and pulled me out of class and take me to the office. The next thing you know, she's telling the office to call my parents. So they call my father, okay? And my father comes up there, and what the problem is. And, Miss Thurston's like, "Your daughter's disrespectful. She called me a bitch." So, my daddy looked at me. He said, "Did you call her a bitch?" I said, "Yes, I did." He said, "What you call her a bitch for?" I said, "Because she was picking with me for no reason. It was umpteen other kids that was sitting around not doing a damn thing. And she said, I ain't say damn to my daddy, but not doing nothing. And she's sitting up there picking with me, telling me to hurry up. And I'm moving as fast as I can." And so she's sitting up there. She's so disrespectful and da-da-da. So my daddy said, I ain't talking to you." So he finished talking to me. And so he said, "Did you see her call you a bitch?" "Well, no, my class told me." He said, "I don't give a damn what your class told you. Did you see her call you a bitch?" She said, "Well, no, but my class," and I believe, he said, "Well, I don't give a damn what your class told you. If you didn't see her call you a bitch, I don't understand what I'm up here for." So he said, he said, "This could have been written in a note and somehow, don't call me up for work for this bullshit again." So she said, "Well, we were calling you because she's getting a paddling." So the child, I thought his neck had spin around. He said, "I wish you would touch my child. No, she ain't getting no paddling. I'm her parent. Me and her mama will handle her discipline." He said, "Send her back to class." So that's what happened. Now, that pissed her off because she thought she was going to turn up on me and my daddy. So she was upset because I didn't get in trouble in front of her. Now, when I got home, yes, I got in trouble. I didn't get no whooping or nothing, but my dad was like, "Don't you carry your ass to school no more, calling nobody no bitches." And, I learned my lesson, but I knew I didn't like her. Now, she picked with me throughout their school year. Now, I'm in the 6th grade. I don't know how to handle that shit. I don't know how to process that shit yet, okay? So years go by. I go through the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and now I'm in the 11th grade, okay? And I'm in high school, okay? So she stops teaching the 5th grade and she starts to teach the 7th grade, which is junior high. Now we're in the same building again. Now, that really ain't got shit to do with nothing because she shouldn't really even be dealing with me. Like, what we got to talk about, lady? You're a junior high teacher. But that ain't how she saw it. So one day, during test week, we are, you know how test week are, okay? Mr. Mercer sends a folder with me, and he's like, take this down to Miss Tanner, get back quick because the test start, there's timed, and he's like, get back quick, the test start, and I'm gonna start this test on time, so go and come straight back. So that's what I did. Now on my way back, my best friend was out in the hallway, and she was like, hey, I started my period, you got a pad? And I'm like, I got some pads and tampons in my locker. What is it? She like, unlock your locker. Let me get one because I didn't start my period and I got white pants on. So I unlock my locker. I give it to her. She start her way to the bathroom. I start walking. Now, in the meantime, this is very important. It's two kids over there in the corner just tongue kissing each other down. Just, I'm like, what the, ain't, what? Okay, that ain't my business. So I keep on walking. Now, Miss Thurston, she saw me and my best friend talking. So she yells out, hey! And now I'm thinking automatically she talking to the kids that's over there tongue kissing. Okay, because they ain't supposed to be in the hall. I'm not thinking she's talking to me nor my best friend. So she stopped. I kept on walking. So she yells again. So that made me stop. And I turn around and I'm looking at my best friend and she looking all puzzled and confused. Like, I got to go to the bathroom. Like, what? What do you want, Miss Thurston? And she's like, what are you doing out in the hall? Where's your hall pass? So she hold up her hall pass and she's like, well, what were you doing talking to her? And so I look at my best friend and I said, girl, go to the bathroom. Ain't you got something to handle? Like, you got white pants on. Girl, you better get your ass in the bathroom. So she just takes off running because she has some shit to handle, okay? So I turn back around, start walking because I'm almost back to my class. So, Miss Thurston, hey. So I'm like, I ain't a horse boo. I keep on walking. So she, don't walk away from me. So that made me, I just looked and I was like, girl, I ain't got time. I just did that and kept walking. So I could hear her, I hear her feet walking real fast, trying to get up on me. So I'm reaching to open up the door and next thing you know, I feel, so I turned and I said, don't put your goddamn hands on me. So, god dang, that flipped her out. How dare you? Go to the office. I said, girl, anyway, because Vi wasn't in yet. So I said, anyway. And I walked into the classroom. So here she come behind me. And so Mr. Mercer was like, what's going on? I said, I didn't say nothing. I was like, nothing. And she said, she needs to go to the office. She's disrespectful. She just cursed at me. She didn't stop in the hall. She didn't have a hall pass. So he said, well, I saw her to Mrs. Tanner's office. Well, she still needs to go to the office. She didn't have a hall pass. He said, was she anywhere other than between me and Mrs. Tanner's class? She said, no. So he said, okay. Because that right there was his validation of saying, bitch, I'm her hall pass, but no, that wasn't cool for her. So she's sitting up there, she's steady talking. So she was like, go to the office. I said, I ain't going nowhere. So the class and they petty ass, ooh. So I said, shut up. So she was like, go to the office, go to the office. She just kept yelling, go to the office. So I said, okay. So we go to the office. So we get in there. She started talking. And I said, shut up. That's the first. I just said, shut up. You're not going to tell me. I said, shut up. Call my parents. So they called my mama. My mama couldn't get off work. So called my daddy. The principal did not want to call my daddy. He had already met my daddy on multiple occasions. And for people calling us nigger. And he did not want to meet daddy again. So he was like, no. I said, no. Call my daddy. Because I knew what I was doing. My parents taught me well. So we waited till my daddy got there. I made sure I ain't letting nobody talk. We just sat in that office for like 5 minutes till daddy got there. Because he wasn't far from the school where he was working at. So when he got in there, he was like, what's going on? And I sat on the edge of my seat, and I said, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this once. I said, you, my dear, are a junior high teacher. I said, so you ain't got shit to say to me. I said, that shit you pulled in the sixth grade, I said, honey, it's new days. It's like, I said, I explained the situation, how I was walking down the hallway, and I said, and Mr. Mercer told your simple ass that, you know, he had gave me permission. I said, but when you put your hands on me, I said, we going to another level. So you're gonna sit there and let her talk to me like that, Mr. Hope? So Daddy was like, put your hands on you. I said, no. I said, hold on. Let me finish. Because she wanted to go back and forth. And at that point, I was past that. Because you making me miss my finals. So, and I was on scholarship, okay? You weren't about to make me miss no scholarship, okay? So, I said, you know what? You racist. You always picking. And like I said, that shit you did in the 6th grade, you did that purposely. You're not gonna fuck with me. Like, I didn't say fuck, but I was like, you're not gonna keep messing with me like that. You know, I said, you know, you are a junior high teacher, so it ain't shit you got to say to me. So when you see me in the hallway, don't say shit to me. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't do nothing to me. I said, we ain't got shit to say now. You teach the 7th grade. I'm in the 11th grade. What the hell we got to talk about? So she all like, you're gonna, she's so disrespectful. You raised a disrespectful daughter. You're gonna let her talk to me. I see how you people are. So my dad took over after that, and he was like, he just went smooth off. Daddy just went smooth off. Because he was like, I could have sworn I told your ass. I told your ass. He said, I told your ass. I did not ever want to hear Miss Thurston come out her name again. I told you that when she was in the 6th grade. So I'm trying to figure out why you put your hands on my daughter. Oh, I just touched her. She's making it a bigger deal out of anything. It was like, bitch, you shouldn't have touched me. Baby, and I kept telling, every time she would say something that pissed me off, I would say, shut up. You know, like when your mama get mad and be like, shut up. I got drunk for power for a minute. I ain't even gonna lie. I said shut up like 12 times. And the principal and the superintendent was just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? You know, because I knew what my dad was going to do. I knew he was going to let me handle it. I knew what my dad would do. That's why I wanted him called. He was going to use this as a test and see how I handle it. And baby, let me tell you, did I handle it? Okay? Because when we left there, you know, like I said, I checked her. My daddy checked her. And then, you know, we were excused. And then the principal checked her. Because he was upset the whole incident happened. Because he was like, why did you chase her after the class? Why did you put your hand on her? I loved it. I loved it so much. Because she was just so angry. And that's the best way to get somebody that's racist like that. Play their game with them. Just wait till they fuck up and then play their game with them. And let me tell you, baby, when I tell you for the next 2 years, I tell you my senior year, that bitch was so nice to me. It was sad. It was like, you trying to kiss my ass so bad. It was ridiculous. It was just like, okay, honey. You know, but that is, you know, that's just a lesson that my parents taught me. My grandmother and my father always told me, if somebody gonna argue with you, you be quiet and you listen to what they have to say, and then you use what they just said against them to shut them up and make sure they don't want to argue with you again. And baby, that works, okay? So that's my story time. Thank you for sharing your time with me and listening to my story. Please hit the like, subscribe, or share button. What's going on with this bang right here? Or share button. And but definitely hit the like and subscribe. And enjoy your night, you know. And I will see you on my next video. Stay blessed and try your best to bless somebody else. Bye.